So in this question here, we want to show that this cubic equation here, x cubed plus 4x squared minus 6x equals 7, has a solution somewhere between x equals 1 and x equals 2. So we're not going to solve it exactly, we just want to show that there is a solution somewhere between those 2 points. So how are we going to do that? Well, the property of any polynomial is that this function is continuous. So polynomials are all continuous. So that means there's no breaks in the function, there's no gaps in the graph or anything like that. It just keeps going without breaks. So what we're looking for, if we've got our graph here, we've got x equals 1 and x equals 2, somewhere there. If our graph comes along and does something like this, then we know there is a solution somewhere between 1 and 2. It might also do something like this. We just don't know just yet. But we're looking for it to cross the x-axis somewhere between 1 and 2. So with that property, what happens is our y value, this is our y, this is our x, our y value goes from positive to negative or vice versa. It goes from negative to positive. So what we've got to do is plug in these 2 values and see if we get a change in sign in our result. So first of all, let f of x equals x cubed plus 4x squared minus 6x, and bring the 7 onto the other side. So subtract 7 from both sides. So let's create a function with that equation from what we're given. So now we can plug in x equals 1. So now f of 1, that's just going to give me 1 cubed plus 4 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 minus 7. So wherever I see an x, I just put in a 1. But be careful to put it in brackets with these indices. So then what do I get? 1 cubed is 1. 4 times 1 squared. 1 squared is 1 times 4 is just 4. 6 ones are 6, subtract that off, and minus 7 again. So that's going to give me minus 7 minus 6 is minus 13, plus 4 and plus 1 is going to give me minus 8. So basically the key bit is here, not this calculation specifically, but we know that this is going to be a negative number. So that's negative. So what we're hoping for now is that f of 2 is positive. So let's see what happens when we do f of 2. So now we've got 2 cubed plus 4 times 2 squared minus 6 times 2 minus 7. So what do we got? 2 cubed, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 4 is 16. Now this is looking good. 6 times 2 is 12. And take 7. So we've got 8 and 16 is 24. Minus 12 is 12. Minus 7 is 5. So that equals 5, which is positive. So by the fact that this function here is a continuous function, it never breaks, it must cross the axis on the x-axis somewhere between 1 and 2. So therefore we have shown that this has a solution between 1 and 2. So these 2 rules show us, and with this bit here. Okay.